Maybe it's something to do with the fact that my monitor is like fairly old, but when I press on it, it leaves like a little tiny streak behind it, almost like you would see ink do, and it stays a lot longer than it used to. It's interesting because I had Willow break my pen that I was using to edit my book, and I just rubbed it off my monitor, and I noticed that it kind of stuck. There's still some on it. Yeah. Get saliva on my monitor instead of ink. Either way, so they burnt a Pied Piper book, so I'm gonna end up going to Springwood more than likely, and then of course I burned my Bloody Party Streamers because I'm still playing as Pig. Still got crap tons of those and cakes and Moris, which are fantastic. Basically, just trying to get it to the point where she has all of the perks that I want to be using, and I'll go ahead and look through and make sure that if I want to try a different build or something like that, I have the perks available to me. And, it's not like a big deal if I don't have like Bitter Murmur level 3 or something like that. Mainly, I want to get barbecue and chili, and then there was a different perk that I wanted for her from another killer that recently came out. I forget which one it was. I think it was Rancor. Alright, so we got 2 people on the generator over there. I think part of the issue with running Discordance with her is that I get a notification when multiple people are on a single generator. The issue with that, though, is that they can actually keep going longer without having my terror radius. And that's not necessarily a good thing. Just smack this real quick. So they just broke that. Lady Wolf wants me to come after her. But I'm gonna go finish taking down this person. Because they were dumb enough to stay really close. Somebody else is with me. I hear somebody running to my right side. They just dead hard? It looked like they tried to. Like away from the window or something. Maybe that's a tactic. Can you dead hard straight from out a window? Somebody just touched my gen. Alright, let's get a headset on you. Put you up on the hook. And then go for my gen. That's just regular basement. They're still on it. It's still going off, which means there's multiple people touching my generator right now. I'm not going to bother crouching. Nah, I won't. Fuck. What's up, Claudette? Sit there and twerk on me. Is that fun for you? Are you enjoying yourself? Taunting me while also doing terribly in a chase. That's funny. So there was somebody else on this side. I would have assumed they tried to come rescue her, but they didn't. Still here on the other side, and I have nurses. So I could see if somebody was trying to heal her, and I could go and smack them right away. Or I could go ahead and get my second hook, which is something I'm having trouble deciding on here. She's just hanging out in the corner. I'll smack up another Claudette who wants to trap herself in a corner. So I got 2 headsets that are active. Alright. Let me just get this Claudette over here. Bring her in. I don't have Iron Grasp, but they're not really going to do a whole lot. She crawled in there. So unless she's got tenacity, she won't be able to be healed in time before I can get in there. Now I saw the person that came in here. There you are. Let's go ahead and smack you real quick. This is not working out well for you guys, is it? She ran up there. Oh boy, everybody's gonna wear a headset now. Lady Wolf disconnected. Alright, let's come grab... Oh yeah, I suppose they are screwed right now, aren't they? Unless somebody's got flip-flop and can prevent me from hooking. That was a quick game. Kind of unfair, the fact that I end it so quickly so I won't be able to get all the blood points out of it that I wanted, but... mean, them's the breaks, kid. I burn streamers, but they're not really even going to try much, are they? I mean, she might have been able to shake out, because I have to go quite a ways for this, but she decided she wasn't going to fight it. She quit. Alrighty then. We got 2 rage quitters and 2 people getting hooked. Okie dokie then. If you don't at least safety pip from 2 people rage quitting, I would be so disappointed. Like, this was slaughter. Hang on, I heard the hatch. I think it might have been in basement though. Quitter bonus, no one escaped sacrifice. So that was interesting. We did safety pip. We almost pipped, which wouldn't have been bad. But if I de-pip one more, I'll be a rank lower, which would suck. It's neat that I can at least safety pip while playing as Pig, because Pig is not the character that I was playing with when I got down to rank 6. I was kind of cycling through the killers, and then towards the end there, from like 10 to 6, I was just playing as Doctor. Well, the only thing I have is that one left. Give me a barbecue and chili, because I don't think I have 1 stack yet. Franklin's and Knockout. I'll go for Knockout. Neither of them are terrible. Lady Wolf is the one that quit first, I believe. It's weird, yeah. Since Ghostface came out, everybody's been sending me messages like this is lagged and shit like that, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, cause it's not my internet being slow. Let's go ahead and grab a cut coin, because I want this to just consume all of that. I want it to take all 6 of those. If it could do it over the next 2, that would be great, because that's the only 2 that it should be going for, because it always goes for ones that it's already touching, which means it will take one of these 2, and then it will take the other one next. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the ready up, and then I'll stick on another streamers. I was just wondering why I got another one, so it's because I got another wreath, which I'll burn later. I should learn the different wreaths and like flowers again and stuff like that. Like I know Bog Laurel is the one that's just a stick with a couple blossoms on it, and that one is I think that one is boldness, I want to say. Alrighty then. It sucks because it is the only game, and people will complain about lag, but I mean, it lags just as much for me as the killer. I don't know why I get the random frame drops and everything like that. Like, I had that match where I got the 4K, I don't know if I uploaded that. I think I might have. I think I named it like being handed a 4K or something like that. But I was literally, I did not get a single person on hook until after all the generators were done, and I killed every single person in that game. I think I was playing as Pig on the game. And the issue that I had was they did the generator in the bathroom, and all 4 people were there. Like, one of the people was just standing there watching them do it. And then I walked through a pallet. It powered up. The door opened to the bathroom. Everybody rushed out, and I went in for a dash attack. And the second before I was about to stab a Kate, I dropped a frame or two, and it went right past her, didn't lock on, and stabbed the wall behind her. So she then turned around, ran to that pallet, dropped it. I had to break through that, and she led me on a chase that lasted until my first hit, maybe like 30 seconds. After I got that first hit, she led me for like another 3 minutes. So I was not happy because that was a 30-second chase, because I got that first hit that just lagged out and didn't catch. And then after I got her on the hook, nobody took her off. Like, they all came for her. I just slugged every single person and hooked them all. I do feel bad for the fact that it happened because it wasn't their fault, but I wasn't going to tolerate that bullshit in the game. I meant to say on it, not in it, but whatever. I'm sure they probably figured it out, since they told me my connection was bad, but then didn't immediately turn around and start throwing a hissy fit about it, rather than being like, "You're trash, trash killer, camping." I will admit that was a pretty heavy camp, but if people are going to come to me to be hooked, I don't know why I would deny them that. It's a little bit different if you know, like, your very first hook, somebody gets unhooked right away, and then you kind of like linger around a little bit, like adapting to the given survivors and stuff like that. But I tend to find that hovering fairly close isn't necessarily terrible. Also, I didn't actually camp until the person who I chased decided to run towards the hook. I mean, sitting there and face camping doesn't make sense on a gameplay level, just based off of the fact that you can have. You're basically putting all your chips on a single kill, because in the time that it takes for that person to die and you get led on another chase, the exit gates can be open. Oh, at least it's a fairly close generator. So one person on a hook, it makes sense to leave and go after another kill. But if people are close by, it makes no sense to leave at all. Actually got her, cool. I do have Bloodhound, so I could smack the generator again. I'll see how this one ends up going, but if that ends up being my primary tactic, that might just be what I have to do. Alright. I did see somebody climbing this tree earlier today when I was playing this morning. It's currently afternoon. It's quite hot because it gets hotter in the afternoon. I think I heard a long time ago as like a little kid that in general it's usually like 4 p.m. is the hottest because it's the longest amount of time that the sun is in the sky for the majority. Like it hits the most area directly, and then before it actually starts decreasing it. Oh, somebody went back to my generator. Little piece of shit. They ran that way. Did you go in here? No. Well, somebody got the... Oh, no, that wasn't the hook. Interesting. I didn't mean to hit her. I wanted to hit him. But I couldn't get over there. I'll go for him. I'm probably pissed off about the fact that they can't run circles, because he clearly just tried to run a circle on me. Ooh. That's why you don't hug windows. Alright. So her headset is active, and she ran off in that direction. She clearly hasn't had a chance to guard, or to come search this one. So if I stick him here, guard that one, and then hit her. Little chick. It's like, come over hanging out. Where'd she go? I just heard breathing. Sure, I'll chase you. I'm cool with that. Apparently, he's in a chase. Which he was not. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so she got a... Or the other one got a headset off. Apparently, I lost the chase there for a second, but now we're back in it. So, Sean is still wearing his headset. He's still injured. She's down on the ground. She's got her headset. So this will be my third hook. Somebody just jumped through the window behind me. I don't know what you're doing, Lori. She just wants to drop this pallet. Oh, wow. Okay. That was interesting. She got like an insta drop on that. I fucked that up. I don't know why she thought she was going to be able to circle me like that. If I get complaints of these guys lagging just because they can't circle me or something like that, I'll be very disappointed. Because on my screen, they're not slowing down for windows or anything like that. And it's not like they're lagging behind either. Like, I'm not catching them super quick. So if it shows up as lagging on their screen, I would be a little bit confused. Okay. So he's healed. She's over here. Yeah, that should be no shit moment. Now she knows I've got nurses. Okay, so he still doesn't have his headset off, but it's not active. So all three of these are currently not active. Come crawling this way. You're definitely going to exit out the other side, right? I don't see healing. But I see you. I see blood going this way. Whoopsie daisies. I kind of want to keep her alive just so that way people are inclined not to complete generators, but... Oh, there we go, decisive. Yeah, run up the tree. That'll definitely help. She shouldn't have come to hug me. Why did she think that was a good idea? Like when I was hooking the other person. I don't know why she thought it was a good idea to come and stand right under hook. Alright, my discordance is going off in a generator over there, which means that Sean and wow, MWO. We just completed that. It's neat that I could see his outlet while I was doing that. I could use an add-on that gives me dash attack speed. That would be neat. So Nerdy already searched at least one of them. Oh man, am I lagging? No, you're just being an idiot and trying to run circles. And you're not very good at it. I don't know, he might be. It might be a slight bit of lag that's making it so that way he can't, but if that's all that the lag is doing for me, I'm not gonna fucking complain because the game shouldn't have this circling mechanic added back into it. The idea is stupid. The whole point is to still be caught no matter what eventually. If the game is set up in such a way that you are capable of leading a killer on a chase forever, either A, that killer has never played the game before, or B, the game is broken. So if you want to sit there and run circles around me and it regularly work for you on a consistent basis is ridiculous. So I don't get why people act like they should be invincible in this game. They think just because they think they're invincible in real life, they should be invincible in a game. Fucking not in either, boy. It's designed that way. Everybody's mortal. Game world and real life. Also, I literally saw the Meg once and didn't bother chasing her, and that's all I've seen of her. If you want to walk this way, I'll gladly hit you too. Once I've eliminated at least one person, I'll be good to, oh, I don't have another headset. Duh, I used up 4 already. 5, because I brought 5. Hang on, let me just walk you through here. You're not Dead Hook, are you? Oh shit, you are! Damn, okay. So I'm down to 2 people, which means the hatch is on the map, and I believe the Meg had a key. I need to stand and see if I can find this shit. Right, he's over there. She fucked up. I think she's the one with the key, too. Do you have a key? Come on, let me get closer to you. I need to see if you have a key. Because if you have a key, I want you dead. What do I have scratch marks over here? Is she fucking with me? Hang on, her scratch marks stopped, but I'm not seeing her. I'm curious how exactly it was she was running. I found the hatch, which is nice. I thought she was holding a key in her hand when I first saw her. Yeah, I didn't scare this girl away. Is she over here? Can't hear any breathing. Alright, we'll just head back to the generators. I'd like to see that from their perspective on how they ran that, because if they just ran straight through, I'm going to ask why the hell my scratch marks were messed up. Because I got scratch marks here. Where did those lead? No, he's trying to take off his headset again. Alright, let me turn this generator white real quick. Aura. So he fucked up on that. I can understand why he wouldn't want to be over here. Next thing I know, they're going to open up the hatch. They're both going to disappear. The bright side is that interacting with the hatch with a key is an instant interact. So if you have it... Oh, somebody grabbed my generator. If you have the key, it opens the hatch and begins the animation, because it's... But I heard something move real quick. Okay, that was definitely a sprint burst she used. She does have a key. Right, I don't want her to be able to use that. I will not be letting you escape, by the way. Now that you're injured, you've got no chance of escaping me. Alright, I'm not going to let her off the hook because the second she gets off the hook, she's going to make a beeline for that hatch, activate it, and let both her and him escape. So I'm going to hook her here. I'm going to keep an eye on her and make sure that she can't get away. Because if she gets off that hook, they both escape. And if she dies, I run for the hatch right away. This is an open enough map. I'll be able to see the exit gates from pretty far away. What be up, buddy boy? I'm going to keep you in a chase until she's dead. Oh, you're not going to get there in time. You're too far away. You're too far away. I don't need you finding hatch. Not only can she open it right now, but if she's the last person and I close it, she can run back for it. So I'm not going to let her have it. Alright, let me go close the hatch and then I'll go grab him. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna beat you there, buddy. I'm going to beat you there. Oh, I beat him there. Wow. It's funny. Oh, that Unbreakable almost gave him the game. The issue that a lot of people tend to have with Dead by Daylight, even when you're in a group, like a group of 4, is that it's one mind versus 4, so it's a little bit like the idea of Twitch plays. So 4 people operating with one single mindset, like if you had an omniscient view of the map and you could control all of the 4 people individually at the exact same time, would almost always be able to outsmart the killer. Constant updates on where they are, stuff like that. That is the ideal way to do it. Which is how the game should be. I mean, if you've got a rank 1 killer, they're going to destroy most teams of people ranks that are higher than them, so it's not going to go well unless you have that really tight-knit group that knows exactly what they're doing, gives callouts and everything like that. So the idea of, 4 people always making it out is ridiculous, and the only way that 4 people are going to make it out should be if the killer makes mistakes. If the killer makes no mistakes, there's no reason they shouldn't get every single kill available. And I think that's an issue that a lot of people end up having when they play the game, is that they expect to have the chance of escaping, and the whole point is yes, there's a chance of escaping. There's nothing you're going to do to guarantee it. Even the best runner in the game can still be caught and face camped. Honestly, if somebody's going to lead me around on a 6-minute chase, I'm going to just sit there and face camp them, because taking them out and eliminating their ability to continue based off of their... you can call it skill, I suppose. But just their behavior, I'm perfectly fine with taking a safety pip just to make sure that that one person who wants to be toxic is left out of the game. If you want to be that person that runs the entire time, that's perfectly fine with me, but don't be surprised when you're the person that never gets off the hook. Especially if it's already endgame. Honestly, that's the only use that I have for Noed, is that when somebody comes to take somebody off the hook and the exit gates are already powered, I can guarantee myself a kill no matter what. Because if somebody's coming to take somebody off the hook, it should feel like they are opting to put their life on the line, rather than assuming like, hey, I should be able to pull somebody off the hook and we should both be able to get away. No, it's a chance thing, and you can't sit there and throw a hissy fit when it doesn't happen like that. Like when I'm with Cookie and Javier and Dragon and we're all playing a match, we don't sit there and throw a massive fit when all of us die. We sit there and go, wow, we really fucked up. Unless there's a situation where it actually is, heavily lagged and stuff like that, and we all have major issues, then, we will take the expected approach to that situation. I'm just scrolling through Facebook on my phone right now. Hey, I should launch Pokemon Go. I re-downloaded that because Wizards Unite came out, and that you can go around and fight things. And my phone isn't new enough to do that. I should order this. Actually, Nicole wants me to go ahead and get the test copies for my second book. I told her I'll print off 2, one for me, one for her, because I have no use of... Yeah, there it is. Pokemon Go's up. I have no use for extra copies aside from that. Let me go to my Amazon here real quick. It's such a pain in the ass to try to navigate to your bookshelf on Amazon from the main site of Amazon.com. There's probably a little tab you can open up and just click directly on it. I don't know where the hell it is, so I always just keep a favorite of that one here real quick. Also, I uploaded the... Okay, so my first book that I had, the first chapter that I uploaded to Booksy is the website that I just kind of casually use. The first one I had uploaded and entered in a contest, and they haven't actually gone through with all of the judging yet, just because so many people submit it, so it takes them a while to get through them. But oh yeah, I need to turn on my location for that. Hopefully it'll load up. Usually whenever I turn on location and then launch the game, it'll find where I'm at. If I turn on the game and then launch location, it just for some reason doesn't want to work. Yeah, let me see here real quick. I think I can do just a paperback. Oh yeah, what did I want? I wanted to order a new phone. That was the other thing that I wanted. You go with a $100 phone would be decent. Let's go to Amazon and see what they have for Samsungs, because I prefer Android. Let's see, they've got S8, S7, A10. I should ask Nicole what her phone is. I want a phone that will hold up. This phone, I'm still convinced is indestructible. Somebody at work somehow cracked the screen, and then after it was already cracked, Willow tossed it, and it cracked a little bit more. So I'm not going to fault Willow for doing it. I'm not sure what happened at work. I probably wasn't in the room when it happened. Samsung Galaxy S6 first. I would have to... I don't know where the rest of my pack is for my my cards that I had, because this phone was AT&T, and then I switched over to Straight Talk. So I had to get the pack, and it comes with a card for all of the different carriers. Hang on, let me make sure I've got some streamers up. All right, I do. Cool. Unplug my controller there because that's what my controller do. Here we go. I got 7 Ebony Moris. That's painful. Samsung S7, Black Onyx. I don't know. So the S9s are like $500. I don't know why I would want a phone that does that. I should ask Nicole what her phone is. Let me. Alright, Pokemon Go isn't finding my GPS signal here real quick, so I'm going to message Nicole and ask her what she's got. On the other hand, let me see if I can get a paperback done for me without having the ebook or it available publicly. Because I know I can get it without it doing that. Here, let's go book title. I put on Booksy, I had 60 reads on my first chapter of one book, and then I put up another one a few days ago, and I already got another 40 reads out of it. I put up another one today, and there's 20 so far, but it's no longer on the front page. I'm assuming because it's the 4th of July, everybody's got off, and everybody's posting them. That was the reason why I posted one today, was because it is the 4th of July, so I figured that would do that. Alright, I had this in the wrong order. There's no subtitle. Series information, the series is this one. 1 edition number. You can provide an edition number if there's a new edition of an existing book. I mean, I'm not going to bother with that because it won't matter. It wants to autofill my stuff. Alright, we'll worry about that later because we got a game to play as Pig. Controller disconnected. That's cool. Alright. We'll wait for Discordance to pop, but might as well just go ahead and check them out to begin with, because it is common for... Usually Discordance is the first thing that goes off right away. But I have had a few matches where Discordance doesn't trigger. So I'm not just going to stand in the center of the map and wait for it to go off. I'm still going to go across the nerd. Usually it's the furthest fucking generator from me by the time it goes off, but I still just check on them to make sure. There's Discordance just popped. I didn't get a dash attack because I kind of wanted to pull him off, but I think it was at a distance that pulling off wouldn't have been something I could do, because interrupts only happen when you're standing right on top of somebody. Okay, so my Discordance went off. It stopped going off though, unless there was a rushed action that I don't know about. Hang on, it's right here. Let me turn away from her in case she's got a flashlight. Yep, she does. But she's close enough for me to hear her, and I'll be able to see her blood. So, let's follow the blood. And she's bleeding over here. Oh no! The mind games, they done diddly worked it on you. Alright, let's get another headset. I love Last Row face mask. It's my go-to. I'm like, you think I have 4? I've got 5. Guess what? You also don't get to see any auras, so if I put somebody else up on the hook, you're kind of screwed. I want to hit you, but I can't because I don't have mad grit. On the bright side, I know that nobody's looking on the generator because I just scared her off of this one. I just hooked that person, the other person just got off the hook, and the other person was over there unhooking them. So, bright side is that I don't have to worry. I also literally got on Ace like the second he started working on the generator too, so that's nice. This is the one he started touching. I'm just going to do damage points for it real quick. I probably should have been closer to her. Not camping, just, you know, like the hovering. I don't know, is hovering considered camping? I don't consider it camping. I don't get mad at a killer for doing it, because it makes sense. I mean, staying close to the hook to guarantee at least 1 kill while not also just throwing everything away just for that 1 kill. It's not a bad idea. Also, it helps to warm up a little bit so you can get those mind games down, because that was a definite mind game right there. And it's great, because it just ends the chase right away. It just puts you up on the hook right next to the generator you're working on. Go ahead, damage the generator, get that white aura. Check over on that one. That one's still regressing. Perfect. Somebody's over this way. What are you guys doing over here? Is somebody injured? Is somebody injured? Somebody's injured. I'm going to go ahead and leave you, because she's injured. Well, I have a choice. I'm going to go for the injured person, the uninjured person. Also, if I go for the person who isn't injured, they're not only going to leave me along the chase, but this person's got a flashlight. I want them out of the game. You meaner. Come here. Let's kick this chase off right with a quick smack that ends it right away. Come here. Yeah, you go ahead and toss down that pallet. Ooh, damn. You're not going to flashlight me. I don't understand why people don't flashlight. I understand that you still have a chance of being hit, but I don't think I've ever been hit after flashlighting somebody. I think she stopped sprinting there for a second. Ooh, balanced landing. That's neat. Stop sprinting. Let me come here. Let me come here? I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna come here where you are. You're still wearing a headset. Generator still isn't done, so I'm not gonna camp you. This is actually going really well for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and play nice. I'm gonna just go for another generator. Doesn't hurt anything. Let's just check for somebody nearby. Alright, good. Both the generators that I was on have stopped regressing. And there appears to be a Nia hanging out right now. What's up? I'll smack that power for you real quick. Thanks for putting that down. She stopped leaving. Oh, okay, she doubled back this way. That was weird, because it looked like she went right. I must have just gotten out of view long enough for her to end up not doing that. Let me just break this real quick. The point of view of somebody breaking a pallet has always bothered me. The fact you look straight down it, you can't see anything else. You should have dropped that pallet. But, like I said, this is going really well for me. I've still got 5 generators, so I have no reason to camp anybody. If I was down to 2 or 3, I'd be tempted. Also, I hear that flashlight. Get out of here. She just wants to die the rest of the way, is what this boils down to. Hang on. I thought I heard breathing. She was over here. I like how it doesn't count as a surprise if you don't do the dash attack. Like, it's almost more effective on getting that first hit to not do the dash. Just because if you can get super close, there's no point in dashing. The only issue is that I don't get deviousness points for it. So they're going to think that I don't have anything. This is his second hook. No generators are done, so I'm not too worried about making sure I get off on my headsets. Which, I mean, I'm going to get them off no matter what, so. Alright, we'll damage that generator. I just want to come check on this one over here real quick. This one hasn't been touched. I'm going to assume that this one hasn't been touched either, because nobody's been over on this side of the map. Ace was just being kind of goofy. Okay, yeah, that one hasn't been touched. So there's a dip in the land right here. You see that? Oop. Here, it's easier if I do like this. It just pops me down for a second. And I have time to acknowledge dumb little things like that, because nobody's bothering to do anything. Oh, hang on. Gotcha. Alright. I believe you're dead hook. Oh, looky, a pallet. Yep, drop that. Let me break it. 2 generators done simultaneously. That's great. Oh! Oh, I was not expecting that wall to be there. That was bad. Alright, so he's dead. I think she's dead, too. I'm pretty sure this is her 3rd hook. Might be. I don't know. I heard that other generator being worked on way over there, though. It is done, I just realized, because I already acknowledged the generators were done. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's go ahead and get this last headset off, then. Okay, I don't know why that triggered, because... Oh, they must have just hopped on it and then let it go off or something. I'm just walking past you real quick. generators. You ran this way alone? Your headset is active? Oh, you insta-healed. She kept running this way. Greetings, Meg. You're dead, Hook. Hello. I think you're dead, Hook, so I think I might just straight hook you. Rather than using a headset, because I think Ace has only been hooked once, and you're dead, so... I probably could take her out a little bit sooner than this, because she had hugged me before, but I couldn't find her after she ran after me. She managed to get away. He's working on this, good. So DJ's trap is active. I just want to find the Ace and get a trap on him. He's over here. Oh, sorry, Ace is dead. Yeah, sorry, the other Nia. I'm dumb. Maybe it was this Nia that I hooked twice. I don't even know. I wonder how often you can actually convince a survivor to let you interrupt them. Like, if I get really close to her, will she still try to jump through a window most times? I'm also curious why you stopped running a little bit. So here's a headset. Just to double check. The exit... The hatch won't spawn, but her trap is active. So I hook you. All I need to do is watch my containers. Oh, game over. Oh, shit. Okay, that's always a surprise when it happens. Fantastic, I love it, but it's like, oh, sweet, dead. I don't usually get game overs. The one time I was close enough to a survivor to have them get a game over was, it was either earlier today or late yesterday, because I was following somebody. Like, I heard their trap beeping, so I walked over to where I heard it beeping, and then I just heard it go, ah! And it just triggered, and I went, oh, well, I guess that's the sound that they make then, because they just go, ah! And then it cracks and they die, which is fantastic, because then I get the blood points for it. They die out of the game. It's great. Pig's awesome. Why were you laying down in Lily's bed, dog? Also, why are you coming to say hi to me? I don't want to say hi to you. Go away.